What 10 brands would your friends and family use to describe you? I thought this was a great question, and so I started asking my friends and family, and they actually had a really hard time coming up with specific brands. Instead, they came up with categories. Let me show you. There's art, outdoors, music, and cooking. I would like to share with you 10 of my favorite items that I like to use while doing things in these areas of my life. Come on, let's start with art. I love art. Seems like there's a part of me that's just not satisfied or quite happy unless I'm creating something. And I want to share 3 of my favorite art products with you. First is Arches watercolor paper. I've tried many different watercolor papers. Arches was my winner. Second is my Nikon camera. I love photography. I love capturing the beauty of nature, the beauty of relationships of people together, beautiful family moments together, and keeping a record of our lives. And Nikon does a really great job at that. Last is my Apple computer. I used to use PC a lot, and honestly, when I was doing photography and graphic design, one of my biggest struggles was color and getting accurate colors from what was on the screen to printing to web. And when I changed to Apple, that problem pretty much went away, and so I kind of wish I had done it sooner. All right, on to the outdoor category. Being outside is good for my soul. There's something about being outside that just helps me put my worries into perspective. I have 3 products to share with you today that help me enjoy my outdoor adventures. I go jogging with friends several times a week. We jokingly, but not so jokingly, call it jogging therapy. And I've worn many brands of shoes over the years, but the brand I'm currently using are Brooks, and they will keep me in therapy for many miles. Next are my Oboz hiking shoes. I bought these shoes for a 2-day, 40-mile backpacking trip through Zion National Park a few years ago. And while they may not be very pretty, these shoes are amazing to hike in, and I don't reach for anything else when I'm going hiking. Last is my Nalgene water bottle. I carry this outside and inside to bring water with me wherever I go. Music is a big part of my life. I play the piano, my husband Jackson plays the cello, and each of our 5 kids have been in music lessons ever since they were really small. A number of years ago, I was gifted a family heirloom Steinway piano. At the time, it wasn't playable, but I accepted it, and it sat in our home for 2 or 3 years, I can't remember, a long time, while we saved up enough money to send it off and have the inside of it repaired. The outside could still use some work. It's got some dings and scratches and gouges on it, but the inside is fixed, and it is beautiful. It is a dream to play, and I love making music on it with my children and my husband. My family is pretty serious about music. We are also a little bit silly with it, and one of our favorite daily traditions is after dinner, after it's been a long day, everyone's pretty tired, no one wants to clean up dinner. We take turns choosing music from Spotify, and we have a little dance party while we're cleaning up, and that makes a not very fun chore a little bit more bearable. I love to cook for people, and my favorite thing to cook is bread. I make almost all the bread my family eats, and I mix it all in my trusty Bosch mixer. I have had this mixer for over 21 years, and it still works as well as the day that I got it. I mix up to 6 loaves of bread at a time, and it has no trouble doing it. My other favorite kitchen tool is my Henkel's chopping knife. I actually really enjoy chopping vegetables, but only if I have a really comfortable to hold, very sharp knife. And this one, it's my favorite. To me, the most important things in life are the people. But I am grateful for these companies that make great products to enjoy with the people I love.